You on mute, love. You on mute.
Okay. Is that better?
Okay, that's it.
I was like, why is it doing it twice? Okay. Okay. What's up? Hey.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
We're here.
Okay. What's up? So, what's up? What's popping? Welcome to If You Like It, I Love It. I am your host, Miss I Candy, and that is your co-host, Miss Karma Fox. I don't know where she went, but it's the light bulb. So,
I'm back with my person.
she said, I'm
With
back.
my nice
Okay. So,
person.
y'all, I have been having so much technical difficulties. I work so hard all day on getting y'all stuff and y'all graphics, and it is tripping. And I don't think it's me because a few people I've seen hashtag StreamYard with some issues. So if y'all see a problem, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to do this anyway. Okay. So the way we do this show is I'm a church girl, I'm a Christian girl. I grew up, I love the Lord and stuff like that. So I always feel like there's a reason to praise God. Even if you don't praise God, there's a reason to celebrate because we've made it a whole nother week back here to talk to y'all. So we start off with our praise report. Karma, what is something that you are just, grateful that happened this past week for you?
You know, um, I am happy. I'm here with you. You the highlight of my week.
There you go. Let me look cute too, just so it.
Yeah, you, your presence, y'all presence, and that is something to be grateful for.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You,
every week, lately I've been giving it to my kids because when you a mommy, a lot of your life centers around your children. So I forget about my moments because I'm so in their moments. They moments I could be having a moment and they come in on my moment. So it ain't even like I get to have full moments as a mom. So again, my daughter is doing good with grades. One thing I've learned with being a teen mom, y'all, because this is rough. Okay. Parenting a teenager is rough. A teenage girl is rough. I have a sweet daughter. She's very sweet, very smart, very respectful. She loves me. I mean, it's not even like I got a problem child, but even, the best of the best kids, it's still rough. It's still rough. Hormones and boys and school and friends and peer pressure and social media and internet and cell phones and it's a lot. And it's been like a lot trying to get her focused on her studies, with school. So I've just been the past couple of weeks, she's been taking the initiative by herself, staying after school, going in early, like whatever, retaking tests, doing certain stuff. Like she actually cared about her grades. And I'm like, I must be doing something right. So, because y'all, woo, I'll be nagging. And I don't like to nag, I hate it. So, the fact that I have to be on her and be on her and be on her, like she doing it herself without me having to, it's like, thank you, Jesus. I'm praising that because it's giving me a break. I don't have to nag.
absolutely. Proud of our niecey poo. She's
Yes.
cool.
So, y'all, that's been giving me peace this week. Like, I haven't been like, hey, what's up with the work? Let me see what you doing. Let me see. Let me take her. I ain't have to do that. She been on it. Like, mommy, look, I got a test today. I took it and look what, she just been on. I'm like, oh, man. So, I'm just
Standing on business. Standing
yeah,
on big business.
on business. I'm giving it to my baby girl. I'm so proud of her and just happy that she's starting to get it. So, yes, I'm giving that to her. Okay, so now I have some videos to download for viral video of the week. And if you like, I love it a word, but I have to upload them. So we're gonna wait on those. and we'll just go into a couple of hot topics. And then after, you know what we'll do first? The new thing that we've been doing is the fashions. The fashions. So you know how me and Karma, we are not, and we do not say we are fashion experts at all in any way, shape, or form. We don't say that at all. But we do like to talk mess because everybody does. So we're gonna talk about the Urban Honors Awards. Did y'all watch it? It came on was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
I don't watch award shows. I just watch clips.
Okay. So I did watch it. If
Heard
you
of
let
it.
me know, I just don't. They don't advertise these to where you know. You know what I'm saying? That they're coming on, and then I don't watch like TV like that no more. So it needs to be on these streaming services, and like other stuff, so we can actually see it. It needs to be on TikTok. It needs to be on Instagram. It needs to be on Facebook. So y'all need to be doing better advertisement for us to see these shows. Like, let's just be clear about that, because I don't be knowing they airing. Only reason I know is because having a couple of industry friends, and they tell you, otherwise you wouldn't know that it's
I
gonna be
don't know why they don't partner to stream it on social network like
right.
services. Like
Mhm.
TikTok had that one concert with Cardi B that people was able to like I guess to I didn't watch it, but I'm assuming they were able to like tune in on TikTok on like the live whatever. I'm not sure why they haven't kind of figured out how to do these award shows that type of manner because like no one's rushing to watch these anymore.
Right. Especially because of people's feelings about these awards. Like, we feel like we, as the Black community, get slighted a lot. We've been getting slighted for a long time. So we'd be like, I ain't watching that. Like, that's really what happened for me. Like, as far as the mainstream awards, like the Grammys and Oscars and the MTV awards and VMA, I stopped watching that stuff because it was like, I don't want to see these people. This ain't the people I would vote for. You know what I'm saying? So I would watch the BET Awards. I would watch the Source Awards, Hip Hop Awards, and the Soul Train Awards. And then once I kind of outgrew what was like current, then those shows kind of start getting back to me too. You know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
part. Woo, I don't want no beef with Gen Z, but my God,
Yes.
they're not great performers. They're not great perform like they miss artistry development because
Totally.
you have the opportunity to get big as an indie artist on these platforms. A lot of them just don't have artist development and they're not great live. They're not creative. They're not giving y'all know I love me some Missy. They're not giving me a Melissa. They're
Mm-hmm.
not giving me a B. They're not giving me a Chris Brown even. They're just
Mm-hmm.
not great.
Yeah. So it makes it hard to watch them. Because the people that you actually like, you only gonna see 2 or 3 of them in a 3 hour span, right? Like the ones that you actually like, they gonna honor somebody, like they honoring people that we was listening to growing up.
Because
We
we
like,
old now. Now they get lifetime achievement awards. Like what?
right,
Busta Rhymes is a lifetime achiever.
right.
And I'm
So the people
like,
that
what?
we actually grew up and we like, okay, are the old OGs now, and we got the young people giving them tributes, and the tributes you be like,
What?
ugh.
They are bad tributes at that. Just bad. So yeah.
So it's a struggle, but I am trying to do better because I like the one award show that I do get excited about every year still to this day is the Soul Train Awards, because I'm a soul R&B type of girl. So usually the Soul Train gonna have more of what I like versus any other
Mhm.
ones, right? So I like the Soul Train Award, and I also want to see the NAACP award. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's usually a good one too, because it's more than just music. It's everything. It's everything Black excellence, and I like to see that. But I did happen to watch the Urban One Honors this year, and I did get to go look on some of the red carpet looks, and I wanted to share them and see what Karma has to say about some of these looks. So let's have a little bit of fun. All right, so we got Yandy, we got Chloe, and we have Summer Walker. Okay, so they kind of like, the hotties. They at least their outfits was hotties, the ones that they got on the red carpet for. What do you think about these ladies, Karma?
Okay, first thing, and don't nobody kill me. What the hell does this award show bring? What does it mean to be at the urban one? What are they recognize? Is this like a soul train? Is this movies? Is this singing? Is this like what is this?
So
First of
it
all,
was
what is this?
honestly, so what I'm assuming, right? And we could go ask our resident, I don't know, our resident award people that go to the shows and film the shows and a part of it. But what I'm thinking is TV One incorporated in it with the one situation. And
Right.
what these awards where people were being honored. So it wasn't like the regular and the nominees go to they were honoring specific people. So they honored Chloe, they honored Frankie Beverly, they honored Donna Lawrence, they honored Dionne Warwick and Mary J. All were honored. So it was some people that got up and they did performances like tributes to the stars or whatever. And they got up there and gave speeches, and it was nice.
So this award show already has honorees, and then people come and see them get honored, and they only do like 5 of them per
Yeah.
show, and then
Oh, it was
you
kind.
and,
It kind of
and
put you in
is this
the.
like but is this similar to like how the NAACP or Image Awards, like it goes to like a boatload of different people, or is it exclusive to like the
It
singers?
was exclusive to the few people. I don't think it was just singers. Okay, so I
In
didn't.
general, like do they only do singers, or will they do like actors, black actresses?
I'm trying to figure out who was black people, like other people honored. I guess I only remember the highlights, girl. Um, because I do be busy. I do be trying to be in and out or whatever. And I was watching. I would leave the room and go help my mom or go help my kids or go, like do some other stuff. So I was like, the moments that I remember is the singing.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I
I
remember.
just had to ask because I never heard of this award show.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what we awarding to. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, what is this? But
So we're
back
not
to your
judging.
fact.
Yeah, we're not going to judge the awards and what they got and what they did and what they were honored. We're just judging their fashions.
Yeah, like I would love to tune in. I just didn't know what the premise, like what's it about or whatever. But apparently
Yeah.
none of us do. So let's go to the fashion. Summer
Yeah.
Walker. Anytime Summer puts on clothes to go outside, I think it's a win.
Okay.
Because Summer has a different cultural identity right now where she expresses what she's wearing in a different way than what I was originally used to seeing her as.
Okay.
Um, so for Summer, this is good for Summer
Okay. That's fair.
to me. And I thought Chloe looks great. Um, Chloe looks good. See, I don't even know what the theme is for this type of award show. Like,
And
you
you
know how
know
we'll
what?
say,
It's
like,
weird.
oh, this doesn't
It's
give
actually
Grammys or
it's
Met
actually
Gala. I don't even know.
it's
So
different.
she
It's
looks
very
good.
weird. It's very weird. I think it's I'm gonna take this award show um as a little bit more like they trying to be dressy or whatever, but a little more self-expressive as well. So I ain't see nobody that was on the red carpet that I got a picture of anyway. They was in dresses, like all the women was in dresses. I didn't see very many men pictures, but some of the dresses was more like, oh, and then some of them was like, oh, I'm like you went going to church. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
listen, if I gotta go to a award show, I'm gonna need a stylist. I'm not doing it by myself. I'm not.
I definitely think, well, I do think everyone should be able to have access to a stylist for these types of events for sure.
Mhm.
I think, because who has this shit laying around? Like, I do think you should maintain a stylist for these events.
Yeah.
Yandy, no.
I like the top of Yandy's. I don't like the bottom. It looks like instead of the draping that it's going for, it kind of looks wrinkled, and I don't like that.
Why did she do that bun?
Yeah, I don't know about them braid buns. I mean, she got braids, so she was probably trying to. Yandy's a pretty girl though. Her skin is glowing. And her body's bodying, but that bun does look very much like I could do that right now. So I don't know if I don't know, but I could do something similar. Do I need like a piece down and I could be Gandhi? Is that what what we're doing. The bun. Okay. Anyway, that's what she's going for. But you know what I like? I like seeing these girls out here at these award shows rocking their braids more often.
I love that too. I love natural looks. Like when the Ray always seems to come with like a natural look and natural beat. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Ava DuVernay comes with her locks. Like I love that.
You know what I've noticed lately, and maybe because they've done it so much, they like we want to switch up and be different. We young hot, but Chloe and Haley haven't been rocking their locks lately. Lately, we seeing a lot more other things besides their locks. But I like that you can have locks and still be versatile and do other stuff. I like that. I like that you just because you get locks don't mean you limit to only lock style. So I do like that.
Anymore, girl.
Yeah.
You can do anything that you want to do at this point. Like I just found out because I'm considering possibly locking,
Mm-hmm.
but it's that first phase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That be had me on edge. Anywho, I didn't know that they do lock restoration where they can take human lock hair and knead it into your existing lock so that your hair kind of fuses with the human hair lock.
Okay.
And it's kneading. I found out. I heard today. So if you have a damaged lock or it's broken off or whatever, you don't have to cut it out. They can literally
put it back. Yeah.
Put in an extension lock,
Mm-hmm.
but it's human hair, and it'll eventually just grow into. It'll knead together, and so yes, the possibilities with the girlies are endless. That wasn't happening in the 90s. You couldn't just go get a lock.
Right. That's
so,
true.
and now you can comb locks out. You couldn't do that before. People just had to cut them off. So it's endless. Congratulations to these women.
Okay. So Chloe was actually honored. So that's probably why she's more fancy in her clothes. Summer Walker did the tribute for Mary J. So that's what happened with there. There's Mary, she was honored. There's Dionne Warwick, she was honored. There's Frankie Beverly, he was honored. Frankie Beverly, y'all, he looks so little.
Listen, I have no Frankie Beverly slander because if you from Cincinnati, Ohio, they came faithfully every jazz festival.
Yes.
Hello, every Sunday night. We
Yes.
ended with joy and pain.
Yes.
Frankie will always have a special place.
Yes.
I thought they were from Cincinnati as much as they came every year faithfully.
And would always
close out the jazz
always
festival.
close. It would be people that you would think like.
Ain't y'all tired of it?
What'd you say?
I said I used to think my mama would be tired. She'd be singing them songs.
Oh, girl, my mama that's her favorite. That's her. She loves Frankie Beverly Mays. Like it was so funny. We was in Florida. I was like 19 or 20, and it was a funk fest in Florida. And Frankie Beverly was one of the people that came out performing. And I was like 19, knowing every song. That was like, what do you know about this? Child, my mama played this every day. Every single day.
In Cincinnati for one weekend out of every year for the past 7-8 years.
Yes.
I cannot remember a jazz festival. My first jazz festival, I was like 12 or 13. Drew Hill was out. And Drew Hill performed. And we came back that Sunday. And I swore Frankie Beverly and Mays was there. He looks amazing because there is no Frankie Beverly and Mays slander for me.
I know people that go to Jazz Fest every year. That's what they do. Like that's their thing. Every year they go. And I went a lot when I was little. Like I did several times when I was little because that was a place to be. There was a thing to do. Me and my daddy was in a newspaper matching outfits. Okay, one year that was Boys to Men because I was in love with Wanye. Okay, so it was a real deal situation. But even when Boys to Men did it, because Boys to Men was hot at this time. There was one time when Boys to Men was hot, y'all. Boys to Men was hot at this time. This was the Boys to Men, the Blue album that got Bend the Knee and I'll Make Love to You. You know that album, right?
With the floating head.
Yes. That's the one. So it was one award show. I mean, it was one jazz fest that I went there and Frankie Beverly still closed.
That's what I'm saying. I cannot think of a jazz festival I went to as a kid
Yeah.
and not seen Frankie Beverly and Maze close out. So Frankie they always have a special place in my heart that he could have came in pajamas. And
Yes, I'm with you 100%. It ain't about his fashion. Honestly, I just wanted to put these people up there because they were honored. I'm very happy that they're getting their flowers while they're still here. It's funny because Frankie and Dion are like aunties. Great aunties.
yeah, like I don't know what to say with my aunties. Like I feel like oh yeah.
She got
Yeah.
her wrong.
Yeah, like that's auntie. Like, of course, that is all auntie attire. Auntie look bad. Auntie look like auntie.
Yeah.
Who I don't quite. Mary is not that auntie yet, Mary. You should not be fusing a little bit with the other two auntie and uncle because Mary, this makeup is too dark. It's too dark on the eye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the makeup. I'm not a fan of the hair.
Okay.
The dress is something, y'all know I don't be having words for fashion. It's just oddly constructed.
So what I will say about Mary is this is the new auntie.
I want the old one. Where the boots at? Go get the boots.
And when I say the new auntie, I just mean when we come to red carpet. Because seriously, when we were children, when we were watching children and teenagers, and we were watching these award shows, right? Mary was young, hot. That was, Mary was young, and Dionne Warwick was in her like 40s.
Girl, I don't know because I can't believe everybody this old for me. I still look like a little.
That's what, when I
Really?
did these pictures, and I looked at Dionne and I looked at Frankie, and Frankie looked so little, and I was like, "Dang, we getting old." Because I was like, these people are old. Like, dang, okay, so Frankie Beverly. Because I mean, as a kid at the Jazz Fest, he was old. Like
right, he was old then, but now it's like,
yeah,
it's just a little shock value.
It's a different level of and it's a reality check to me. Like, dang, put him in a bubble. Like, I'm starting to look at him like, oh my gosh, like, so we're actually living in this where we're seeing these legends age.
Yes.
So first of all, to be the ages that they are, they look amazing. Melanin is beautiful. I don't care. They look great. But looking at like Dionne, the way Dionne is dressed on the carpet, she dressed like your grandma. Like, your grandma got a little suit on, got her little sandal for her feet because her feet probably hurt. Like when she got her fur on, that's like a grandma situation. So then you look at Mary and she's still trying to be hot.
But my thing is, Mary for me is not old. Like Mary is not old. So like but her makeup is too, like, it ages her. This outfit ages Mary to me. Like I don't like it. I don't like the look for her.
Not the outfit. Because I wouldn't. Dionne Warwick, when I was a kid watching the award shows, and Patti LaBelle and Gladys, when these was like, that was the way the age Mary is now is the age they were when I was a kid. They would have never shown that, had side boobs and had like skin. Like they wouldn't have done that. So Mary is still like a new auntie.
Well, I wouldn't have mind some skin showing because I told y'all, can't nobody be Angela Bassett to me. Okay. Yes. So like, I don't mind her bringing her sexy back or reclaiming her sexy. I truly just do not like this dress. And I think the makeup is too heavy and too dark for her. And I don't like that ponytail. I just don't like the look.
I think that's fair what you're saying as far as you don't like the look. Like you're okay with her trying to be sexy and bring it. Because Angela, when I look at Angela, I say she a new auntie too. Because the aunties ain't looked like that when I was a kid.
Or Janet Jackson for that matter. Like Janet still has a sex. So being older doesn't mean like a loss of sex appeal. It's a little bit maybe different than obviously a sexy red sex appeal, right? And so it's not that she's being sexy. It's just this ain't it to be sexy for me.
Okay. I just thought it's interesting to compare because as I get older and I keep realizing that I'm actually in the older people now, like, oh dang, I'm old.
Yeah, like Auntie Dionne definitely looked like she's sitting at church, and I love that for her. I love that for her.
Yes, I do. And she looks comfortable. I like that she got them shoes on. Them shoes look comfortable for her. I don't know if you do you see the slide button or can you see the shoes?
I can see the shoes. And
Okay.
honestly, I'm not even gonna hold you. I can't walk in heels. I look like a goddamn duck in heels. I can't walk in them. I hope I never have to hit a red carpet because I don't know what I'm gonna put on my feet because I'm gonna put on some Dion War. I don't know what to do.
Put on them
I can't be
Monicas.
walking with
Put on them
wiggly legs
Monicas.
and weak ankles.
You gotta put on them white Monicas before you walk them white shoes.
And then I gotta dress like Monica too, so people think it was on purpose. Like I can't be like dolled up and then have the Monicas on in the night.
Yeah.
Like, cause then I'm gonna be on somebody's screen sliding alive. Like, oh, these podcast people got on the carpet. Look how they dressing, you know?
This right here is like a fear of mine now. Is knowing like, okay, what if I go on a red carpet for an award show? What would I wear? Like, what?
I'm gonna call LaRoche. I want Law Roach or Jay Bolin. Period.
Okay.
I'm gonna need one of them too. And I know Law Roach gonna tear me up, but he ain't gonna make me look crazy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He gonna probably be like, "You don't know how to walk in heels. What the hell we talking about?" I don't. So what else do we have? Because I know you can fix it. So what can you make up? Or Jay Bolin. I love his style. He seems to really know how to style all types of bodies, all types of ages. And he's more of a grown and sexy stylist to me, like 30 and up stylist.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen him style the Gen Zers, but I love the way he styled millennials and up.
Yeah.
So that's what I would have to call.
Shout out to the stylist. I feel like this is the season for me to try to find one now. So stylists, please reach out to me. I don't know fashion. I can just say I look cute and I don't. That's all I can tell you. Next, Money Long, Wendy Osefa, and Tiana Taylor.
I just don't know. I don't know because I don't understand the award show. But I do think they all look great. This is so odd because it's so new. This whatever this award show is very new to me. So I don't really have a point of reference to how high the style or how low the style needs to be, if that makes sense. Because they're celebrities. Like, y'all shouldn't come out looking like a total mess. But I do think like Wendy, that color looks amazing on her. I think Wendy looks really, really good.
I like her hair.
I think Wendy looks really, really good. Tiana I just be wanting to lick the screen for her.
Tiana looks amazing.
Taylor can't
She
do
look
no
good.
wrong for me.
Let's give it to her. She look good. I don't like. Is that a trench coat?
I don't know what it is. I just want to take it off. I just want to be the person that has to hang it up at night. That's it, and that's all.
She does look good. Red hair, like she look good. The jewelry,
she looks so good.
She looks good. I would dress like that, like just cause, like you know.
Oh my god, she looks so good. Money Long looks good, but
like she's going to church. That like Easter dress, and she got on Monica shoes.
Damn it.
She looked cute though. It ain't like she looked bad, but it does look very like eighth grade prom.
Yeah, it does give me something. And I think that's what it is. The pattern and everything gives me something we might have wore
in the 90s. I wore that.
I'm a little younger. I would have wore it in the early 2000s.
Okay, I wore that to my 8th grade formal. Them shoes, they was white.
Deb, and they had it at Deb.
Yeah. And I thought I was killing it. So it ain't like shade to money because I rocked something just like it and thought I looked good. So yeah, that's not a bad thing. I would wear that to church.
Or with that fashion sense, if y'all remember that store that used to be out in Clifton. Like it just gives me early 2000 type of vibe, late 90s. But
I agree. But
I love her, and her pin game is crazy. I feel like we could have done better with this dress though.
Yeah. Okay. We got Latoya.
God damn it, Latoya.
We got Roland Martin, and we got Trina Braxton.
I'm sorry, you said the middle person was who?
Roland.
The man on TV One?
Yeah, TV One.
Girl, hold on. That's Roland Martin? Mm-hmm. Girl, I'll be damned. I don't know who I thought that man was, but I didn't think that was Roland Martin. Is he old now too? What's going on?
Yeah, everybody old, girl. You gotta pay attention for
Man,
real.
hold on. That's the same Roland Martin that went on Wendy Williams' show educating her about HBCUs.
Yes.
That's that Roland. That's that Roland.
He was old then too, but he older
But
now.
he didn't look like that.
Well, I mean, he got on his African garb. It was Black History Month when it aired. So I thought that was what he was going for.
Girl,
Like,
I'm not gonna say nothing on Roland because I think it's a consensus here that that's just not what needs to be happening. Julie, let me tell you something. Candi wrong because she be putting people on slides that she be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole slide look a mess to me. Okay. Latoya, look it. Nobody in my Destiny Child in 4, 5, or 3, because Farrah don't count. She's the luggage person. I don't like it. Is that a belt? What is that? Is that ribbon?
no, wait.
Oh, that's her hand. Oh, geez.
And I think she got on boots, thigh-high boots.
Oh, Lord, I thought that was a belt, but that's her hands going across her stomach. Jesus Christ. Blame it on my eyesight. Okay. Yeah, the boot, just no. Her hair looks great. Her makeup looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that outfit on her. I don't.
I do like those boots.
Not with that.
And I would wear them boots though.
Okay, who should have had them boots on was Mary J. Blige. She should have came with her signature boot. And the fact that she will not put out a boot line is one of her major business failures. Because she should be partnered with a boot line. And Mary, I've told you this multiple times on this platform. You need a boot line. So no, Latoya, but you look gorgeous in the face. But no to everything else. I don't even feel like I should have to go in detail. It's not flattering.
What about Trina Braxton?
Now, y'all know Trina can't dress. Y'all know that from watching Braxton Family Values.
I don't think Trina's makeup is looking good. It ain't necessarily the dress that I'm like.
It look like regular Trina from Braxton Family Values, and you know it. Trina used to wear stuff like that when she went to go perform.
But here's the thing: once you get to a certain level, I think you have to elevate. It can't be like Trina always like that. We want better for Trina.
Man, Trina is born a Braxton, and Trina Trina's out. This is Trina. Like, I got to accept Trina for what she is. She got 4 different accents. Okay,
right too.
She's from Baltimore. Sometimes she's from Argentina. Like sometimes she's from down south. Trina has 16 different accents. Mm-hmm. She's always gonna have something very glittery, shimmy, shimmy, sham on as a doo-wop girl, and she always gonna give you some music without giving you any music that you asked for.
And you know what, Trina recently, and it's good to see her though. If nothing else, it's good to see her because we haven't seen them because of Braxton Family Value not being out since losing Tracy. We ain't really seen them. We know that they are filming a new season and they're coming back with Braxton Family Value, so we will get updated. But it's good to see Trina. We know Trina's gotten married. She's still married. She's, so she kind of laying low when they're doing their thing. But it was good to see her. But I really like the makeup to fix your face though.
Wait a minute, Trina's still with that black man?
Yeah, she's still with the black man. Yeah, she's still with the black man.
Her proposed on Tamar's birthday. I know y'all like Tamar, but that was different. Proposing to somebody on their birthday. That was a little much. But okay, well, congrats to.
Yeah, they still married. They're doing good. Gabe, her ex-husband had passed away.
Yep, Gabe was gone.
Yeah. So they lost Gabe and they lost Trina. And I think one of their nieces has passed too. Yep. So their family has been hit a little bit. So,
but and although we empathize and we know because we watched it, that's always how Trina dressed. Good times, bad times, happy or sad in my Al Green voice. That is Trina.
Okay. So we're gonna Trina staying true to Trina, basically.
And that's all we can say. That's all.
All right, we got the R&B divas. We got Angie Stone, Shantae Moore, and the ladies of Brownstone.
Girl, I didn't even know who that first picture was. That's why I said, ooh.
Girl, okay, so they taking these little pills, right? I don't know if Angie
is she on the Ozempic?
Yeah, a lot of these celebrities is on this Ozempic stuff and they looking like this. I don't know if she's on it, but she looked like she owned it.
See, and I want to try, but everybody I keep seeing look like an alien after the fact.
Yeah,
I
want
can't
to try.
do it. Let me
I
go
don't
to
want
the
to try.
gym.
They get too small. Like it's like even Oprah looking real. Like I don't want that. I want the body, but I don't want the
Yeah,
head.
I'm gonna have to
I
just
want
take
the
my
big
butt to
booty
Planet
body.
Fitness.
So,
Yeah, they all. I didn't know that was Angie.
yeah, that's Angie.
I didn't.
I mean, she's small though. You know, like if that's the thing about people when they take these diet pills or diets, lose these weights or whatever. I don't know what their vision is for themselves and what they want to look like. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to comment. I don't want somebody to feel like I'm talking bad because I'm not. If she wanted to go for skinny girl, whatever, see me trying to lose weight, I still want body. I don't want to be skinny.
Well, I can't tell with her body. Okay, for one, because I don't like to shame somebody for their looks. When I say this, I just really say like for the fashion portion, it doesn't highlight their beauty.
Okay.
This doesn't highlight her beauty. That I didn't know who she was
Right.
because she's in this satin yet two different material. I don't even know if that top. I don't know what the top part look like. Look like Teflon. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what these beads, this bedazzled, the hair. It looks hot compared to everybody else. It looks hot.
Yeah, she
I
do
don't know
look
where they were, but it looks hot.
like sweat and funkiness.
Yeah,
If you
it looks hot. It looks hot.
yeah,
It doesn't flatter her for us to even see what's going on. Now, of course, I know Big Angie. I know Big Angie.
Yeah.
I didn't know Angie was, I don't know. I didn't know if she was in the gym or taking Ozempic or doing whatever. But I really don't think that this flatters her. Not the makeup or anything like that for me to see like if for some reason like, oh, she's maybe lost too much weight. I don't know. Cause that is not. Brownstone looks good.
Nikki Gilbert. Okay, because people don't like Nikki.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
But Nikki look good.
Nikki looks good. But listen, Nikki can sing and Nikki look good.
Yes.
Okay. That's two things we can't take away from Nikki. It's that nasty. You know who Nikki needed? Her date should have been Kelly Price. That's what should have been. Nikki and Kelly Price together should have went to the TV ones. Their energy is very the same.
Yeah, see, me and Kelly Price, we don't get along.
And she nothing but Nikki to me.
I mean, I agree. I watch R&B Divas. This is why but I didn't like Nikki, but I guess I felt like people checked Nikki enough during the show. Like they was like, people was actually giving it to Nikki. Like Selena went off. Like, I was like, people was giving Nikki what she needed to get. On R&B Divas, I ain't feel like nobody gave Kelly what she needed. I have a whole video in my YouTube archives called Dear Kelly Price. I was so damn mad at her. So
that was the worst decision Kelly could have did was show us her personality. You should have kept saying
nasty. She was nasty. And that's why.
And she's still like that to this day. Like it didn't stop.
Yeah. And I still have this hesitance when it's time to meet celebrities because sometimes celebrities really do feel like, you know what I mean? They can be nasty people. And I don't care who you are. If you nasty to me, I'm cussing you out. And I didn't want somebody that I really, truly love like Fantasia or Jamie Foxx or Michael Jackson.
Well, I met Jamie. I still got my picture on Facebook, and he was very nice. Yeah. I didn't have any problems with Jamie.
And hopefully my attraction to people's energy that I like a lot are nice because they're nice people. Because Fantasia was very nice. Like I've met her a couple times, and she's very cool. Yeah. So, yeah, but again, you could still have one, and they could be Kelly Price, and they could, So no. I can't do it.
The celebrity I had met that wasn't the nicest, but this ain't gonna shock y'all now because we done seen it. But at this particular time, we ain't really, it was an honor to meet the celebrities because you can't just see them out and about like that. And now you Tyrese Gibson. No. Very nasty. Very nasty. I
think I can believe that. Tyrese has to at least be extra. Okay.
And I met him back when we still had Jillian's over in
Jillian's. Oh my gosh.
He
Yeah.
came as a guest judge for Cincinnati
Ooh, I
Idol.
remember that. I remember that. Yes. Yes. I remember that. But they
Yeah,
had
he was not pleasant. And now that I'm older and I see his antics, I'm not really surprised that that was the interaction I got from
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But I was still a kid. I think I was in eighth or ninth grade when he came. So I just thought all celebrities were like whatever back then. I'm at the point now in my life, I don't really need to meet him.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
really need to.
Because we
I don't
have
really
access
care.
to social media so much, it's kind of like you know so much they business. Like I done seen Tyrese have so many breakdowns. I kind of feel like I know you. They keep you in a group chat where you feel like you know them anyway. Dante Moore, all the extra material behind her, the arms, I don't like that. So the
And
other,
Shantae Moore is beautiful and her voice is great.
yes.
And I didn't even know this was Shantae Moore. Why are they getting so much fabric that like swallows them?
I don't know because they're trying to be dramatic, maybe.
I think brownstone, especially as a group photo, I think they look really good.
I do too. Now, what do you think about these tights with these shoes?
You know what? As a group photo, it works.
Okay.
I just think I get why she picked white shoes, kind of, but I feel like if she had black shoes, we probably wouldn't even have noticed they were tights.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but as a group photo, it
I feel like
photographs
she did
well.
the tights on the silver or whatever white or whatever color shoes. I feel like that was intentional, but I just don't understand what it was trying to do. But okay.
Yeah, I don't know why she picked that off the rack because I know they gave you multiple shoes to choose from.
Right.
I don't know why she picked those off the rack, but overall, that photograph looks very good for them.
The lady next to Nikki is giving body. How old is these ladies? They look weird though. This is the new aunties, y'all. This is the new aunties.
I can't believe they came with Nikki. Girl, you couldn't pay me. I heard it through the grapevine. You couldn't pay me to be riding with Nikki Gilbert. Okay. I had to meet her there.
Last one, we got Toya and Regine. Toya, she was all on the record. I could have did some solo with her, but I was like, I'm gonna just do the one with her and her daughter. She got like a hood and it's like a drapery, like whatever. She trying to be dramatic too. So Regine looks cute. She looked like she hosting something. She cute, but it ain't like glamorous or shocking or nothing. But she do look cute. Like it don't look bad. So I give them that. What do you think about those two?
I don't think nothing at all. I don't, because they came together, right?
Well, I don't know because there are pictures of Toya by herself. I found, so I don't know if Toya,
Okay, but they knew they were photographing together. Their mother and daughter, they're always together. They're more friends, if anything. So, I mean, are we past the stage where we call people and be like, "What you wearing?"
Right, because I mean, from the era where we try to coordinate.
I make as those times pass because we old now.
Yeah,
are those times like gone?
They don't do that. Girl, let me tell you what happened. Talking about an old moment. I shared this on my story on Facebook and on Instagram, but I had an old moment today. My daughter sent me a text and she was talking about one of her friends are moving today. And I'm like, where they moving? And she said, Texas. And I said, oh, dang. And she was like, I know, right? I was like, well, you got a new pen pal. You can pen pal. And she like, yeah. Wait, Mom, what's a pen pal? I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. But then I had to explain to her what a pen pal was. And as I'm explaining it, and I'm like, which is really irrelevant for you because you have a cell phone. You guys can text and there's social media and there's emailing. You guys don't use pen pals. No one writes letters. Oh, gosh, I'm old.
Yeah, that was a real old moment. You might as well go get a rotary phone and had her clicking around in a circle. That's how old that was.
I had a pen pal.
Yeah, we did because we didn't get our cringy Yahoo emails until later on in life.
Right. So it's natural to think, oh yeah, because when your friend moves, you write them letters. Like I actually wrote letters to people as a kid, as a teenager. So
girls, they probably don't even know where the address goes. They probably don't even know how to stamp and write on the envelope.
That is
They are
not
probably
good, though.
extremely confused.
I'm still of the generation that send out Christmas cards.
Like mail them or digital?
I mail them.
You paid for postage?
I do.
Oh, girl, that's just economically
We
irresponsible.
we take pictures. I print them out in a little
You
thing.
print them instead of digitally sending them?
Because a lot of my family members that are still here are older people. They're not checking digital.
Okay, but that should be only like 4-5 people.
I mean, it's like 20, 22.
2022, none of them got no email.
They don't check them. Like their kids done made them for them. But like I got great aunts. My great aunt just turned 90. Like I got family that are still here. Like I say this all the time when I have conversations with my friends. Like I'm blessed. You know what I mean?
You are, because I'm like, that's a lot of postage. But yeah, they don't know how to check it like that.
And I get it, because it is inconvenience. It's like it costs money. It's all it is. But it's nice to send it to them, and they can still see me and my kids and them grow. So I do it. So
I love that.
So Erica Campbell, it's so weird whenever
I thought that was delicious. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought that was delicious.
No.
You didn't think that like first glance? I thought that was delicious. I promise I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. Y'all don't think like first glance that don't look like delicious, and then look at the body and stuff, like you didn't see delicious.
Oh, see, Laura says she send out Christmas cards too. Yes, girl, I'm old school.
Girl, that's a waste of money to me. Unless they old and can't read it, I'm not sending nobody no goddamn Christmas card. You better get this text.
Oh my gosh.
You better save the photo and go print it out at Walgreens. See, you can see it. Now you can't unsee it. She looked like delicious.
Well, that is Erica Campbell, wife of Reverend Warren Campbell, Mary gospel singer Erica Campbell. That is her. That is yesterday, Miss Erica Campbell. That is a little more Jesus, Miss Erica Campbell. Is that appropriate for a gospel singer? I think she look good.
I think Delicious look great. I think Delicious looks fine. I don't know what Kim Burrell gonna say tomorrow, but I think Delicious look good.
So that's the thing when it comes to Eric. I remember when I first started doing talk radio, it was some scandal when she had on a white dress and she was fully covered, but it was form-fitting. And Erica and Tina both had bodies, right? Especially at this time. This was 10 years ago. And the gospel community was not pleased with her outfit. So I'm wondering now in 2024, what do people think about this gospel? Because I think she looks good. I think that looked good for a gospel singer, but it looked good for me. I wear that. That's cute.
Well, y'all, I'm still working on loving all of these kids Jesus made, because every day in prayer I tell God he had too many of y'all. To be honest, he got way too many kids, because some of y'all don't know how to act. So I don't know how I would fit into the gospel community, because couldn't none of them, not one of them, tell me something where half of y'all cheating on your wife every day. So I would have lost it in the gospel community a long time ago.
Okay.
A long time.
Laura says, anytime you have body in the church, I always feeling like you're dressed exactly like it. And honestly, it's not inappropriate. What is inappropriate about what she has? It's not her fault. She has curves. You know,
I said, I think Delicious looks gorgeous.
It's not.
I really like it. That's delicious, and ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. That's delicious, and she looks beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So y'all, let me upload these other two videos so we can get to our actual hot topics. I have a video presentation for you. I'm actually going to show y'all an update on Miss Porsha Williams. So y'all know we talked about her last week. I'm going to let attorney Simone from Ready to Love give y'all another update, because
scam in Ways. Here's a quick breakdown of the divorce and Simon's deportation disease. In 1982, Simon originally arrived legally, but overstayed his visas twice. He was voluntarily deported, and then he returned in the late 80s and started scamming folks. He then pled guilty to felony fraud in multiple instances throughout the 80s and the 90s and was deported in 1992. Now, knowing good and well he could not legally return with that record, Simon stole the identity of a sharecropper. I use the term sharecroppers, but you get it. They were here to do seasonal work and then moved into citizenship. He's been trying to get his citizenship on his own. That way, he's not beholden to his wife of the day to maintain his citizenship. He's committed so many crimes and fraud over the years that basically the only way you might have a chance to stay here is if you married someone. So that's exactly what he's done. The first time Simon was rejected for citizenship was in 2016 due to all of his fraud. He continued to try again and again. He actually tried it just 1 week before their wedding, and once again was rejected. Now, in 1985, it was called a sham marriage because they never lived together, and the wife admitted they never even consummated the marriage. The way to overcome that is you have to have what's called a bona fide marriage. Your marriage has to be open and public. So what better way than to meet that standard than to marry someone like Porsha on national TV on a wedding special? Simon knew that by marrying Porsha and having this televised wedding special, he might be able to salvage his one last shot at citizenship. Now, it's probably still not going to work because in addition to showing that it's a real marriage, you also have to pass the moral character test. He can't pass that because of all of his past fraud felonies he pled guilty to, but also because he didn't even tell his own wife his real name or any of this history. So, many people are saying, well, are they just separating to separate out their assets, ride off into the sunset with his millions? With deportation, you don't lose access to your assets you built in America. You just lose the right to come to America. So there's no need to divorce to protect your assets. In fact, Porsha writes on page 1 of her petition, she says, this is a bona fide separation. That is critical. Because a bona fide separation means you do not have a bona fide marriage, which means he cannot stay here. This is her way of saying, Your Honor, I'm not here being an accessory to this man's fraud. I didn't know it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it.
Okay. All right. So since last week, we knew it was some rumors about Simon and how his scam and stuff had came out, his past history, because he was denied citizenship. Once all that stuff started coming, and once he was denied citizenship, all this stuff about his past and scam and all that came out. Then Porsha filed for divorce, right? So since Porsha has filed for divorce, we're seeing a little bit more things coming out with that. Porsha has done something about wanting him to oblige by the prenups and not hide and be honest about all his financial assets or whatever and not lie about certain things. And Simon has been posting videos of cars. So, and he also said that he's going to love his wife until she is no longer his wife. What do you think about the updates as far as Porsha?
All I know is I almost went to Instagram and tagged that plane company he owed for the private jet fees because he playing in y'all face. He owe y'all some money, and he up here at a car place. I almost tagged him and said, "Here he is. Here he is. Come get your money from this scammer." I almost snitched. You hear me? But I couldn't remember the name of the jet company and the lawsuit files that said he didn't pay them. I don't have any thoughts on Porsha because Porsha isn't. I have to wait until Porsha starts filming because if she don't take no accountability for how the hell she got in this situation, I don't have anything on Porsha.
Yeah,
you was up here swimming in that pool, wanting that man with all them different names. And now, because it's not the picture perfect things you thought it was, because you was wanting somebody else's husband, you sitting here dazed and confused. So I don't have anything. I need to see Porsha's journey on Real Housewives, and she bet not do what she does best and play victim.
I definitely have that question that Laura just had as far as because they said he's been married now 5 times, and they're making it seem as if him marrying people has been trying to get this green card. Like he done been married 5 times, he ain't got it yet. Not just filing, but the other 3 before filing. Like
she won't get a Reese Tisa response if she doesn't take accountability. That was somebody else's husband when you found them.
Yes,
you get what I mean. Like the flags were there. Mm-hmm. They were red and they were there. So she better not get on my TV screen doing that Porsha victim thing with some tears.
You know she is. She already setting it up with the filing for divorce. We're saying, I need you to be honest. I don't like, girl, you be honest about some stuff too then. Because there's some stuff that we've been calling you out for that you was acting like, no, that ain't it. That wasn't my friend. You was in her house.
And somebody better call her ass to the carpet on that. Because that's what we're not going to do. You're not going to sit on our screen and just be like, I was scammed. I was played. Ma'am, you scammed until you found out you got scammed.
Yeah. You scammed.
So don't nobody want to hear this, Porsha. So I want Porsha to take accountability in order for me to be like, okay, we all make mistakes. But if Porsha is gonna sit up here and not be accountable, you owe Fallon an apology. Flat out. You was at this lady's house and you had a cordial relationship, and then you talking to her like, and then being like she cheated and all that. That's that lady's marriage. That had nothing to do with
that ain't
you.
got
You was wrong for that.
Coworker that came to her house. Like, we seen the footage of you in her house, in her pool, while she was married to Simon. There's nothing you can say about that. That was just grimy. And it is what it is. So
I'm gonna need Porsha to own up to stuff, and she honestly does owe Fallon an apology. And I don't care what Simon done told you about Fallon or her inner doings with that little boy. You still was wrong, though.
Yeah, period.
And that's just it. So I have no thoughts on Porsha till she hold her own ass to the fire.
Agreed. Okay, so next topic, y'all. Let's go. We're gonna get through these topics and get to them. So we got Atlanta restaurant. They add a $20 fee for live band entertainment. Look at this receipt. It's a band called Catch Kitchen and Cocktails in Georgia. They're saying it's in Atlanta.
Of course it is.
Tucker GA. I don't know where that's at on the receipt, but they had, you see it's actually circled on this graphic or whatever, where it's a two live band entertainment fees. Okay, so I guess maybe it's $10 each. Does say two? But you got to pay for the live band. That's a part of it. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that it's expected now when you go to like a restaurant? You know how restaurants be having live bands, because I love live bands. I do. And I go to live band events a lot. So should I just expect live bands now? Live bands fee to get in? Like, I don't know. Like, okay, let me see. What are you saying? I'm a land to do anything. Well, no, I don't know if it's one of Candy's and Ty's restaurants, but it could be. No, now I be watching the people on TikTok and they give these reviews on these restaurants, and they do Atlanta a lot. And I do hear Atlanta be having all these hidden fees and stuff going on. I'm not sure, and I feel like if you're gonna have a live band fee, it needs to be a fee at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like going to a club or whatever, because you got an entertainer that's coming in the club, whatever, is a fee at the door, plus you got to order food, plus you got to order drinks and still got to pay. Like, if I got to pay for the entertainment, let me know up front. You know, if you want to go see this band, it's $20, only $10. Like, say that, and I'll pay at the door, but don't put it on my receipt. Don't put it on my check when I'm trying to go. Like, Okay, so Laura is saying, no, we shouldn't expect that. I love a band. Right, that atmosphere. Yes, it's grown up. So I probably wouldn't even be mad to pay if I really liked the band. I was really trying to support. Like, it's not a, I'm too good for this, I'm too good for that. It's not that. But don't put it on my bill. Like, yeah, I don't know about that. Now, should I leave a tip? I don't like that. So yeah, I think I should know ahead of time. Yeah, Karma says she'll be right back. So I told y'all StreamYard. I told you it was StreamYard. So I will wait for her, and I when she comes back, I'll get her opinion on the live band situation. Oh nope, she back. She back. I see her. She back. Okay. Karma, $20 live band entertainment fee. What you think about that? Is that
because at this point y'all can't convince me this is not a scheme set up by Todd to come with us with the bullshit? You can't convince me. Fuck, I'm paying for your live entertainment. What's next? I'm paying for the silverware too.
Yeah, you might.
It's gonna be a cup fee, a straw fee.
So the restaurant is to pay the band, right? But again, like, there are situations where there are events where you have to pay for a ticket or pay at the door type of thing, right? So if it's like that for this band, that's what it needs to be, an event, and you have to pay to get into the event type. It needs to be like that. I don't know,
but you said this was in Atlanta, correct?
Yes, I did.
I don't know how many times I have to keep telling y'all that's not a real place.
What is Atlanta?
Yeah. It's not a real place. It is. It's a scheme that's side set up, because there's no way that there should be a $20 fee.
On the bill.
Jesus,
On the
Atlanta.
bill. Yeah, y'all gotta tell us. Okay. Just tell us. Like, okay. Anyway. All right, y'all. Next topic. Uh let's get something nice. Here we go. You got
Yes, come
Gabby
on.
Bay and her husband, Brandon Frankel. They are expecting twins. Yeah, I love Gabby. And I'm really happy that she is having a season where she winning and she happy.
We
You know
love to
what
see
I'm saying?
it.
Yeah,
I can't
congratulations.
wait till the babies get here. We love to see it.
Yes.
If we blessed enough to see them, you know what I'm saying? Because if she keep them hidden, I ain't mad at her.
Yeah. So on the other side, we got a breakup. We got, ooh, babies, a couple still doing good. Yay, Hercules. But we got a breakup. Once again, Ray J and
Girl,
Prince has decided to call it quits.
I didn't know they were back together.
You didn't?
You know what? In 2024, they're going on the list. Remember, we had people we wasn't coming back for in 2023. Princess and Ray J as a couple, they're on the 2024 list. I didn't even know they were back together. It's ridiculous. That on again, off again, toxic love that they have, they're on the list. We don't care, and we're not talking about them in 2025. We're done. We're done with their roller coaster of love.
Okay.
I can't keep dealing with Brandy little brother like that in that capacity. If I had one wish, that would be the wish that they would just stay apart.
45 and toxic. Right, y'all. Come on. We can't do this in our 40s now.
Last time I saw Princess, she was playing poker, living her best life. You tell me she was still with Ray J? She was with Brandy's little brother still? Versus Ray J. You letting that dude from Versus, the one that threw you in the pool, cause you all this stress and embarrassment? No, they just need to stay apart for the betterment of both of their mental health. They need to go away from each other.
Yeah.
And co-parent. That's what
This
they need
is
to
like,
do.
I think the third or fourth time. Y'all gonna have to stop. This ain't the first or the second. I know that. So I pray and I wish you guys much happiness and peace. Like,
Are they divorced or are they
again? They've decided to actually call it quits. They do I have it? There was
I thought they filed for divorce. So they unfiled
they
it?
stopped it. They did a couple times. Yeah,
No.
did a couple times. And then they just decided to work it out. Ray J said he loved his wife and he gonna make it work, and he didn't.
I can tolerate them better separately.
You can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's talk about you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna do something else first because I was getting ready to go there, but let me not do that just yet. Let me not just do that just yet because we are saved and sanctified, and I don't want to go straight to drama. Okay, so one more topic, then we got a little bit of drama, then we got our viral video of the week, and then we're good. Okay, so got a little bit more topics. Let's do it. All right, so y'all still mad? Are they still mad? Recently, Valentine's Day just actually came and gone, and we've seen the pictures of Russell Wilson and his wife Sierra, or Sierra and her husband Russell Wilson, however y'all want to call it. But we've seen them.
Future's dad. That's what I call him. Future's dad. Future's dad.
Yes, he actually it was celebrating Valentine's Day, and then we seen like around Super Bowl time, we seen young Future training for basketball with Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters.
Right. He was with his daddy.
Yeah, his dad had set it up, and people were upset, like, "Oh man, that's crazy! That's Future's son. How you gonna have his son? What's shit like
that is his son? That I don't understand why we keep going around in circles. That is Russell Wilson's son. That is his oldest son named Future.
Mm-hmm.
He has been around that boy since he was 9 months old. I have seen more pictures with Russell and his son than I ever have with Future and his kids.
Mhm.
I am tired of the banter back and forth. Leave Russell and his 4 children
Yes.
alone. That is his son. If you don't like it, you should have told Future to go be a daddy instead of being mad at the daddy that said that's his baby. That's
So,
Russell's baby.
so Russell, the neighborhood talk actually posted this, y'all. Y'all see, I want to give him some credit, but there was an article where Russell Wilson had talked about how God had told him to raise Sierra's son as his own. Right? He said God told him that. He said when he first saw baby Future, he met him when he was 9 months old. He first saw him. God told him, that's gonna be your responsibility. That's your son. Like, he let him know. And we know Russell is a faithful man, and that's what he's been doing. So that's why he don't hear y'all.
Because
When
that's
y'all keep
Russell's
saying
baby. And you can't even tell Russell that's not his baby. That's his baby.
yes. And then it was interesting when you see this, and when he says something like that, like, when he says, Future's my son, that's all he's saying is that's my son, and I'm gonna make sure my son is good, like, whatever. You see, oh, that's our next topic. Y'all see that? Our people in the comments, I don't know, do y'all do it like me? Like, when I'm actually on social media and I'm seeing these things going on, hot topics, I actually go in the comments and I read what people are saying. I'm a comment watcher more than anything, because yeah, the topic is like salacious and it's getting people, when people, you know what I mean, and they be trying to do clickbait, but what are the people actually saying? So I'm always in comments. And to see so many people still be bothered about a man raising his son is so weird to me. Like, why are they so bothered?
I don't know. That's Russell's baby. When Future gets older and we watch Future grow up and he do some fuck shit, I'm gonna say call Russell. Go
Yes,
get your son. I
yes.
don't care how. Listen, the only people who feel away are niggas who are Future identified.
Mm, mm.
They need to go sit and unpack
Look
that.
at Laura saying, let me say, when a man wants to love you and you're a parent, he needs to love your children too. If he can't love your child or respect yours, and he's not the man. And I love that. I love that for them. And that's
And we're gonna quit acting like Future is dad of the year. We're gonna quit acting like Future, don't be bashing Sierra and his baby mamas any chance he gets. And
right.
Sierra don't even talk about him. So I can only imagine the
I
headache he
think for
is as a
me,
co-parent.
I have erased Future from the equation. So I don't
Period.
even think about Future. I
That is
think
not her baby daddy. She has
here
a
has a
son.
beautiful family, and they do what they do. But would people like it if Russell like curved the little boy and didn't post him and didn't spend time with him and didn't, would he like that? Y'all love Diddy, and Diddy raised.
Oh, don't y'all get me started on Diddy.
But no, I didn't hear anybody saying that when Diddy was saying that Kim's son was his son. So
That's
why?
because he was fucking them. That's why ain't nobody saying nothing in the industry. Because according to Diddy, he probably was fucking half of them.
Mm,
Now remember when Diddy, but here's the thing: you got to remember when Diddy did that, we did not have social media to know how people felt.
yeah, true.
That wasn't easy accessibility, so we really don't know what those thoughts were. But I'm assuming it wasn't industry fodder, because according to these 70-page lawsuits,
Mhm.
y'all niggas is up here doing God knows what at them Diddy parties. So you couldn't disagree with Diddy if you wanted to.
Right.
So that's the thing with Diddy. He weird. He weird. But even with like Jada, but see, Trey's mom was active. This is a different situation, because I truly do not think Future is by observation to what is given to us, a healthy present parent.
And people try to make excuses like, you don't know what he do. No, we don't know what he
We
do, but
don't.
we do know what Russell do.
We
That's
know
what
what
we do
Russell
know.
does, and I know what Future has said about Russell and Sierra. And that's enough for me that if he was a woman, we would have called him bitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you throwing shots at that man every chance you get. Like, it looks very bitter for Future on Future's end, that I just don't think he's a great parent. So they need to leave Russell's son alone.
Yes, they do.
And I hope he have another baby with Sierra, just to keep pissing him off. I hope he stays on top of her.
Every time Future say something, Russell knock her up again.
Knock her up again. Make another song. Make
Russell
another song.
Calculated, y'all.
And Amora gonna have another sister or brother. Say something else and see if you don't climb back on top of her. Say something else. Because that seems like all he do is climb on top of Sierra and take pictures with your son. So keep saying stuff, and it's gonna be another Christmas photo with her goddamn stomach out. He ain't got time to be playing with you.
Every time
you put his name in the song, he throwing footballs with your goddamn with Lil Future. So say something else.
I'm gonna go out to this because Russell did an interview with the Shade Room real quick about what his favorite Sierra videos were.
I would say Rock. I love watching that video. Number 2, I would say Body Party. Okay. Because there's a moment in that song, actually I saw her smile and I was like, that's the one for me. Right there. I seen her smile in that video and I was like, she the one for me. And number 3, I'm gonna say 1 2 Step Goodies and Level Up.
I love it.
Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't peeped out a little bit of shade because Body Party was produced by Future and he was in the video. And Russell said that's his favorite, his second favorite.
He said that smile, I knew that was mine. No lies were told, Russ. No lies were told.
And he gonna put another baby in her. So shout out.
He said he could feel it through the screen that was his. You were just temporary, a passerby.
Yes. Period.
And that's the type of shade I love from Russell. Every time he say something, he be like, dad moves. That was my favorite petty when he put him and his son pinned it to the top of his IG and said, I'm doing daddy things. Mm-hmm. I'm doing dad things right now.
Yes. He had just kissed her, put a baby in her, and just go, let me go take Future out. Let me go play with my son. I just love it.
Did you see that little TikTok where she had her little, that little tight ass dress on? She still, after that baby weight, be all milky and stuff. And she put it on him, and he said, "I'm gonna take that off tonight." She's like, "Stop!" He teared her up. He can't wait till her 6 weeks done. Tearing her up.
And I love it for both of them. I love every little bit of it. All right, so next up, y'all. Next up, we have R&B legend Jeffrey Osborne. He's hit with the $2 million lawsuit. Okay, so y'all.
Such an odd lawsuit.
To me, the first time I saw it from Ice Cream Convo, so I made sure to get him the credit. And they gave me a little bit of, y'all know Jeffrey Osborne, right? Mr. Can You Woo Woo Woo? Y'all know him, right? Okay.
Woo 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 Woo.
So, lady named Danielle Buchanan, she was selected to sing. But you know how at these concerts, we've been watching the Usher concerts, and Usher will go out there and have ladies, and there goes my baby, and the girls is doing it and like, oh yes, and they do. So Jeffrey Osborne is an old school one of those where he get out the audience and have people woo 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 with him on that song. So I've seen clips like this before, y'all. I have seen plenty of clips like this on TikTok, on YouTube, and this has been going on for years because this is the type of music that my parents listen to. Okay, so I actually, been seeing this, and he does this in all his concerts, so it's not like something I didn't know. And I think it's funny. So what I did was I actually got like a little clip of videos of him doing it with people in the audience because it's a fun little thing that they do, and it's cute, and I like it.
That's my type of carrying on. Listen, that's the type of shit where we wanted to go, but they be like, no, you a kid, go sit the kid table. That's the type of carrying on they was doing back then. You know,
Yes.
having grown folks fun. I would
Yes.
be so happy to be able to be the kid that get to go now. Like, woo, 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 woo.
Yes. Yes. So this is what we grew up seeing, right? That I showed y'all at the end an episode of the Cosby, not the Cosby Show, like with the Huxtables, but afterwards they had another show, Cosby's, and Cliff was still with Claire. I don't know if that was their names, but whatever. But you see how at the end the white lady was singing, right? And the white lady was like all into it too. So it wasn't just black people that was into this. Like white people liked him too, and had the concert. So Jeffrey does that in his concerts. He did that recently. And he had people come up, right? So a few people were singing or whatever. And after, this is what I read. I read it, and then I also saw a couple of people on TikTok explaining it from like the camp. So they had a few people sing or whatever. And Jeffrey they got him coming to like people in the audience. Somebody is like a bodyguard or an agent or a helper is actually the one giving people the microphone and having it. Jeffrey's up on stage, like still entertaining people. So after a couple of people had sung, he then said, I want a white woman like that white lady. He trying to bring this moment back. He's trying to get one of these ladies, a Karen, to get up there, I guess. And he said, I want a white woman. But a lady had already stepped up to the mic and wanted to sing. But then he said, I want a white woman. So some type of confusion happened where they didn't let her sing, but she was kind of salty that she ain't get to sing. And I guess people was clowning her that she ain't get to sing as well. So she felt like this embarrassed her and humiliated her. And she feels like, she could have a lawsuit for him because she was treated like that and embarrassed like that. And then it was a young lady that also was recording this incident, supposedly, and she was damaged and hurt too. Okay, they both was damaged and hurt and humiliated. They said it was so bad they had to see a psychotherapist, and they wouldn't go to social events for months because of this. They had to get some help, and it traumatized them that much that they want $2 million. That is what I got as far as this story. Okay.
How old is Uncle Jeffrey now?
How old is he? I think he in his 70s. Let's see. Jeffrey.
I would have gave that bitch a karaoke mic and just say woo right now. Just woo right now so we can get over it. Because who recorded your embarrassment? Because I didn't even know. Listen, when I read the story, I was extremely confused. I'm like, well, how'd she get on stage? Like, I thought they told you to come up to the stage. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be way worse than for $2 million. Like, somebody let her woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. Cause like, why do you need $2 million to woo woo woo?
I don't know.
Girl, this is stupid. This is dumb. The only people that need to sue people for embarrassment is the boyfriends that have to attend the Usher concert.
No,
if Usher's not getting sued for embarrassment, then I don't understand anyone else. Because the way the internet clowns the dudes, like Swiss Beats, they came knocking like, did you see that man hugging on your wife? If Usher has not gotten a lawsuit for the way that we be calling Usher a menace to society, leave Jeffrey alone.
What this dumbass lawsuit, in my opinion, does is it makes people that are embarrassed about Usher do it too. And now Usher ain't gonna do that. Y'all need to stop. Y'all are killing it for everybody else. You know how you're having a good time and one person ruining it for every damn body? Like y'all all supposed to go get ice cream, but one person got to act up and mess it up for everybody else. You messing it up for everybody else that want to woo woo. Now he ain't gonna go out there and woo woo because y'all upset because you couldn't do it.
I wouldn't, motherfucker wouldn't woo woo with me, not one woo woo motherfucking time. I'm 70. You trying to take me to court? You will never woo woo again.
He's 75. He getting his 75 years, should be retired and chilling, self up there to entertain y'all. Girl, if they don't throw this lawsuit out, it's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Like I said, I'd have told my team, y'all can go ahead and pack it up.
And
We
then
might
the
get it
chick
because
that
I
recorded
never
it.
woo
Okay,
again with
the
these
girl that
people.
actually walked up there and got embarrassed and her face folded. Okay, fine, whatever. Your feelings hurt. The person that recorded it, yeah, because I taped it and I felt bad too. I want some money. Girl, bad. Like, really? Why was you humiliated? What happened to you?
I mean, I done got secondhand embarrassment from people, but not $2 million worth.
We can sue for secondhand embarrassment now.
You know me, I'll look it up for y'all. You know, I'll look it up. Because if that's the case, I'm about to start getting lawsuits out if y'all get secondhand embarrassment money.
Yeah.
Woo!
That happens to me all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
That's you would never woo. I tell you, my kid would have to tell me to go finish my tour. Them hoes wouldn't get another woo out of me. Not another woo. Because you still gotta pay a lawyer to file a motion to dismiss.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still gotta hope that you might pay my lawyer. Like, I'm still mad because however you slice it, there's money that was spent because you couldn't woo in a mic. That's why we here.
Title, like, you should be able to woo because what?
Girl, if she don't go to karaoke and get the hell out of our face with this, you can woo all night. We got some karaoke spots out here. This the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. I thought 50 Cent was hitting bitches with microphones and Cardi was hitting bitches with microphones and water bottles. And you was up here.
Me and Karma, we quick to say we'll get a coin because listen, if Cardi B threw a microphone in my face, excuse me.
Bride fell. Listen, you would have had to put the chalk outline on me. I wouldn't have moved at all. You would have to come get the ambulance for me.
Question. I'd have hit the floor hard on purpose. Oh,
assault to jail, to hell, or to my bank account. One or the other. You couldn't pay me. I would have been so quick in that courtroom.
But you can't woo? Like, come on, y'all. I can't be having lawsuits that just don't make no sense.
And that's why I can't be no judge neither, because I would have asked the plaintiff that. Would you like to woo for the defendant now? If you can woo right now, can we just call this off? Mr. Osborne, can she woo for you right now?
The lady said she tried to complain to the event center, you know.
And do what? Make you woo? Like, what do you want to do? The lights is out, lady. People trying to go home. We cleaning up confetti, and you telling me that you want your money back because you couldn't woo? Girl, I know you lied. See, that's why I'm like, I'm so glad, God, because if I would have got that call and somebody was like, you got to pick it up because you're the manager. This lady said she was at this event and she couldn't woo in the mic. And she felt discriminated against because her woos wasn't white enough woos. And so she want to know who's going to pay for her emotional distress because the mic was there, but the voice wasn't on because she couldn't woo. And she want to know if you can call her back.
Listen, y'all just saw the clip. I understand why he wanted the white lady. She was jamming.
He can ask for whoever he wants. It's not guaranteed to woo on the ticket. You're not a guaranteed wooer.
Exactly.
It is a show. That's like me telling Usher because you didn't sing to me at your concert, I'm suing. It's not guaranteed. This is crazy. Now I would have had to put a disclaimer on Ticketmaster that said everybody can't woo. Because I'm petty like that. I would have told my camp, you need to put it in my bio and disclaimer. Mm-hmm. Not everybody is gonna woo.
Woo from your seat. Okay.
And if they got a problem, don't bring your ass here to woo.
Gosh, yeah. So I just thought that when I first saw that, I was laughing. I was reading it like, what? And then $2 million? You had
$1 million a woo. Girl. See, now you're gonna be famous. See, you really gonna be emotionally distressed. Wait. This gonna backfire because once grandma and them find out who you is, because the Gen Zers ain't gonna care. This is beyond them. He's 75. But when old TikTok and them find that you fucking with Jeffrey, they gonna tear your ass up for real.
Danielle Buchanan and the other lady is Minerva Curie. Y'all go ahead and get these two ladies.
The other one name is Minerva. I know you lying. Look. That's too old of a name to even be coming to our you shouldn't even be on Neighborhood Talk. You too old to be in a blog. You were born before a blog was presented. You understand? You were born before X, Twitter, Vine, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, or any other social media platforms. You should not, Minerva. The Minerva of Minerva, to be adding yourself in talking about, and then when she couldn't do the double woos, I said, oh God, oh my God, oh, call him, girl, call the manager in the morning. Who told her to call the manager? Who told her to call the event center?
Minerva was distraught. Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I probably would have tried to get her money back just to get her the hell up out my face. How much was the tickets? $50 fucking? Because the nerve of Minerva. Like all of y'all, what is the tickets? $40, $50, $60, $70? I swear you can have your money back, Miss Woo Woo. Because $1 million a woo is out of this world. Minerva. And Miss Buchanan. And her name sound like she should be on Designing Women as a fifth character. Y'all are too old for this. Y'all better leave Jeffrey alone.
People just be suing sometimes. Like, and that be the issue with a lot of stuff when it's excessive. Then people that really, you know what I mean, have a complaint and really have an issue, we be just like, to all y'all because of Minervas, okay?
The nerves of Minervas.
With the nerve. Okay, so here we go. Add it back to the stage. All right, next up, more trouble. For Diddy, y'all. Speaking of lawsuits, more trouble for Diddy. New lawsuit emerges for P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or Dr. Love. $30 million lawsuit alleging assault and harassment. The plaintiff is a former producer of Diddy's, Rodney Jones, aka Little Rod. He actually was one of the producers for Diddy's latest 2003 album, The Love album, Off the Grid. So, 3 pictures up there. I got y'all looking at these gentlemen because that's Diddy. That is Little Rod. And then in Little Rod's 70-something
because y'all know I read it. I couldn't wait to send it. I couldn't wait to send it to Candi. I said, girl, I have to read this over coffee and a donut. And I read all 70 pages and the footnotes. Yes, it was great.
So we know Karma is
love it.
The twin fame of Cat Williams. She will read 3,000 books in a year. I won't. So I started to read what she had, and I was like, you know what, Karma just don't tell us.
I am. Let me tell y'all what happened. This is what happened. This is the ghetto 70-page non-legal advice breakdown of the document.
Okay.
So Lil Rod was originally in the gospel scene. Got a phone call like, yo, Diddy is doing like a writer's camp. For y'all that don't know, it's like when a bunch of producers get together, they kind of be in the studio and get the thing together. Well, he also was supposed to live with him in-house as well for the year duration of the album that ends up coming out. So during this year that he's living there, and no, he's not getting paid extra to live there, he undergoes all of these things that he has very detailed, very documented, and receipts in the actual document. So one of the first things he seen that he noticed was that all the peoples was there at the studio, and this guy named G that come in who's a friend of Justin Combs, and there was some type of altercation that led to the bathroom. A gunshot was done. He runs into it. They leave out, and this guy is bleeding out. Then there's an article that stated that the actual incident happened outside of the studio, but he's saying no. him or his son shot that man because I seen it and he provided the pictures. So then he like, okay, I'm a little shaken up. But Diddy, you know how Diddy is. Diddy like, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You need to stay. I'll get you a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? You need to chill out, whatever. So he's already contractually binded all these different types of things, right? So then there's another incident. They go to a little party on a little yacht. They, all this other stuff. Well, Cuba Gooding Jr. Walks on up to him, is doing his little thing, talking his little yin yang, and he like, yo, I'm cool. I don't want to do none of that. And Cuba like, you doing it today? You doing it today? He got pictures of Cuba all up on him. Got the pictures in there in the discovery. So then he's still around. It's another party. He said it's underage people here. It's prostitutes because he was using him to get the prostitutes from another place. Let's say it's somewhere in Miami, and he had to bring them back to the party. And some of them are underage. And at that underage, in the footnote, those people who were also there at that party was Meek Mill, Chris Brown, and Usher. And he got pictures, but the faces is blurred out because it's underage women. So then they got another little party. It's coke, it's Molly, it's all the things that Diddy love to do. And he like, listen, I know you like Stevie J. That's one of the producers you really like. Listen, me and Stevie go way back to the way back. Everybody does this. Everybody gets penetrated by Diddy if you want to come play. If you want to come play on Bad Boy. Here go a video of Stevie rocking this other young man. So you might as well drop them draws. So that's how Stevie J get into it, because he used Stevie J and some images in order to see. So dude is like, oh my God, how do I get out of this? Well, according to Diddy, you come to another party. So then at this party, in this little studio session, your girl, Young Miami, and your Miami cousin is there. And he tries to go to the bathroom. Your Miami cousin come in there and start servicing him, but the door is open in front of Diddy and the rest of them. That's why she's in a lawsuit. At this point, he has already talked to people. He talked to the manager, which is the chief of staff, over like this white lady. He's talking to people. He's like, this is crazy. He's crazy, and he's doing things to me and other people. And they're like, well, Sean is going to be Sean. So he said, well, I have hours of audio, hours of footage. Here's some of my pictures. Here's my 70 pages. I want my motherfucking money expeditiously. They listed it as a RICO charge in the documents. For those of you who are not familiar with RICO, RICO is organized crime. It is not limited to like mob and drug activity, but any crime that is predicated by another crime in order to do that crime. So for example, if you're selling drugs, you had to do another crime to get the drugs and another crime to sell the drugs, like that type of stuff could become under RICO. Bribery, human trafficking, all of that, which is all listed, very detailed with receipts in the document. Now I know some of y'all get caught up on civil versus criminal, so let me put this in there too. All he can ask for is money. Civil suits only bring money. It is the state's job to bring a criminal. So the reason why this RICO is not a criminal charge, even though they have outlined RICO activities in the civil suit, is because they cannot press criminal charges on Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs. So all they can get or all they can request is money. But that does not mean that the state will not pick these things up. And when they do pick it up, just know that Diddy probably going to jail. Because if you know anything about RICOs, by the time they handcuff you, they got whatever they needed to get. The feds already got what they need to get. So that is the ghetto summary of the 70-page lawsuit. Now, I know y'all thinking like, oh my God, what did people say? Usher ain't saying nothing. Usher's still skating. Y'all not going to get Usher to say nothing. Usher is skating, okay? And that's what that man is going to go do. He's going to go skate. Stevie is probably higher than a kite and don't even know his name was mentioned. Chris been documented as doing things. Chris is about to go on tour. But Meek went on a downward Twitter spiral and told us that the suit could have been AI generated. He didn't say he didn't, or did he? You know, he said AI generated. He is spiraling out of control. Meek did it. Meek did it. Most people would have got you. And then he said, if it is real, somebody send me the link. So Meek is, I don't know, Meek was high, but Meek spiraling. Because why don't your lawyers know this?
Right. So a porn star came out and said whatever tape that he think is Stevie J is not Stevie J, it's him. Stevie J came out and said something like, "Oh, y'all wow," like nothing at all. And yeah, so I do have those two that actually said something. So yeah, I don't know if they got this porn dude to step up and say something to take the blame, or if it's really him or whatever. But he came out like, "That ain't even me. That ain't even Stevie J. That's me. You capping." Like, oh, okay. Well, but
that doesn't mean he's capping either way. Because
right.
if he was presented that was Stevie J, and some of you stars look like the person that you're trying to intimidate or initiate or whatever, then I can see that happening.
Right. So I mean, it might have been what he thought or what he was told anyway. So Diddy, surviving Diddy continues, y'all. It is still,
I'm happy about this one. This one has and I say happy loosely because it has murder, deception, human trial. It's got a lot. It corroborates Cassie's experience, and it also has just as much. I can't even imagine what the discovery would look like because all we saw was a snapshot to support the claim. The actual evidence of, because at the footnotes it would say audio can be sent, like, so whatever footage and audio and all of these different things, I can't imagine what that discovery would look like. It is about 11 plus defendants on this lawsuit.
I wonder how he got out. How did Lil Rod get out? Like, you know what I mean? I want to know that. So I'm interested.
Well, Lil Rod was on the internet, I think, last year begging for his publishing because you know how Diddy like to steal from artists. And I think he thought, because here's the thing with Diddy, as opposed to like the Cassie situation, Cassie was his girlfriend. So he wasn't letting her get out. But if Diddy is doing these things to other artists, which what I think he does is blackmail them, bribes them, makes them do illegal activities, and then holds it against them to continue to commit these acts, he'll let you go. Like, if he did what he did with Meek Mills, which I think he did just based off of Meek Mill's response, then he doesn't have to do anything to Meek Mill because he knows that Meek Mill won't turn against him because he knows he probably has video footage of him. You know what I mean? So with Rod, he participated in these acts, which he probably thought was enough for him not to say anything. But he didn't get his publishing on top of the stress and trauma. He just was like, I'm fit to release all of this. Right. And that's what that was.
We will be following.
And so now we wait.
We will be following.
And now we wait. We want to see if he settles, how quickly he settles, because he is suing the corporations, which is good because they have insurance policies for sexual harassment and other things like this. So we'll see if they settle. It would be in their best interest just to settle.
Yeah. All right. I got something good for y'all. Black excellence. Let's celebrate with this brother. I'm so happy for him. I think y'all should be too. Hopefully it loads because this stuff is tripping. Did you see the clip? I don't know. It don't want to play. What is going on?
I didn't see it. Like, I see your graphic, but I don't see the video clip.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna remove it for a second. It was a guy who actually who did Price is Right, and he actually won, and it was just watching him celebrate was just so black excellence. Like, I love us, you know what I mean? I love me some black people. I love us. We the bomb. And when one of us win, we all win for me, especially if you ain't like a coon or a clown or whatever.
Girl, I'd be nervous. I'd be nervous if I won something on a show, because see that statement, when I win, we all win. I feel like that's what people would think when I came back home. You know, I'd be nervous because somebody already know the check is coming.
Yes.
My check can't even warm up. It can't sit without somebody saying, let me hold 20. I would want my money in private. I'd be scared to win in a public situation. But I am happy for him.
Okay, so I think I got it. Here we go. Oh, heck no. It's still tripping. Lord Jesus. Let me try this other one. I don't know what's up with these videos. But I was trying to give y'all some fun. I did share The Price is Right, guys. So if y'all follow me or Karma on social media, I tagged her and I did upload it. But then there's one more. Did I send you the viral video of the week? Because if it don't play, I'm gonna be so mad. It was so
I don't
fun.
think so. I didn't know what you chose.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Hold on, let me see if I can play it just from my phone. Somehow I'm able to get on here on my phone, y'all. I'm able to do it. So, have you ever, Karma? Have you ever gotten have you ever gotten? Yeah, okay, I got it. Have you ever gotten your hair washed so good that it made you come?
No, I haven't. They do that. You have happy endings. Who's washing hair? Where's that? Let me guess. Is that in Atlanta? That sounds like Atlanta activity. Is that in Atlanta?
I don't know if it's in Atlanta, but it happens.
To a woman? She came? Or was it a guy at the wash bowl being washed by a woman? Because they'll come for anything at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised. But was this a woman who said this?
It was a woman getting her hair washed by a man so good that it made her come.
Girl, find it, cause I put the book. Cause if I don't have the same experience, she a fat phase on lie. Let me see who washed your hair that good.
You wait. What did Laura say? She said that's Atlanta activity.
And then listen, not only is it $999, you got to pay a deposit of $350, and it's non-refundable even if they cancel. Type of Atlanta activity.
Yeah, if they cancel that.
If
part.
they cancel, your deposit is gone.
Have you been seeing the videos of the like the hair stylists that do that kind of stuff? Like,
yes, they're mostly in Atlanta. It's not a real place.
So is it Delusions Vernell? Because Vernell's in Atlanta.
He's not from there.
Yeah.
See, it's people that have migrated and who has unfortunately been a part of this chaos. You know what I mean? But like, I didn't know Atlanta was such a non-real place. I blame the tourists who migrated to Atlanta. That's gotta be where Atlanta has lost its touches, because everybody consider it Black Hollywood, and people come down there and they want to start things, and now they running amok with grass walls and neon signs and $20 band shit on they thing. Like, it's gotta be people who are not from there, because the people of Atlanta don't bother me, but they traffic and I can't get no food. I've never been in such bad traffic. It takes me over an hour to go anywhere in Atlanta. Anywhere, anytime.
Like down the street.
It takes me forever to get there. It's so crazy and congested. It's so ridiculous. And people can't drive. I can't. When you get that video, I want that. Because I still want to get that massage from that man.
Now, we did see the massage for the man, right? We was able to see it, experience it, witness it. Okay, I do got the video, so I'm about to upload it. Here we go. I got it. I had to email it to myself. It was too big and had to airdrop it. So I got it. I'm about to show y'all this wonderful video. Man, I guess the scalp massages, stimulation of it all.
Okay, I want to see it. Because I want to see it to believe it. And then I'm going to book it to believe it to see it. Roll the clip.
I'm trying to figure out where it is, y'all. I don't know where it's at, but
we'll find it. Just roll it.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Looking, it's a big. I want to make sure before I hit play, it's up here and it's ready.
It's up there. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go.
God damn! Okay. Oh my God! This is okay. Shut up. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh shit, thank you. God damn. You can see it. You ain't never lied, I am. Oh, God damn.
So we as women, we have been prone to fake it, right? And mastermind faking it. So she could have been faking. I've had some orgasms in my life, guys. I've had some. Never from a scalp massage or getting my hair washed. I touched by a man in a long time. No peen in years.
I was so uncomfortable witnessing that. And hey, I don't mind witnessing someone have a wonderful time, but that was uncomfortable. At this point, I'm about to sue for I'm about to be Minerva because I don't feel like I should have saw that. I'm fit to get my $2 million for every time she wooed in that chair. Because
did you see there was other people in chairs?
That's what I'm saying. It was other people in there.
I would have got up and looked like, what is happening?
And then, like, what really got me is I think he was talking to her, so I felt like he was like, it almost felt like a talk through.
Girl,
like
he
I heard him say something to her.
He said, "What's my name? Say my name."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to book it. I don't. It's something odd. I wasn't like the massage. I was like, child. And this was a cringy Tyler Perry written, produced sex scene. Over the top, unrealistic. Girl, all we needed was body paint. Because I cannot.
Shout out to Mia Copa. I like the body paint.
I know that's why I went and got y'all what y'all needed from Amazon. But the sex scene was only because there was two attractive people. It was just unrealistic.
The melanin and the gold.
It was like two attractive bodies. But like
art.
it was just two attractive bodies on screen rolling around in paint for me. But it wasn't. I've seen better sex scenes, and that one wasn't it for me. But it looked, visually, I did like the paint, especially the iridescence, but it didn't look real. It didn't. Yeah. Hell, I like Love Jones' love scene more with Darius Love Hall.
I like that scene.
Than I did with Mia Copa or this weird situation. This seems so much like Atlanta Activity. I swear to God, this has to be in Atlanta. And
He
after
was
I found the video, he was like you was coach. Who's in the shop? And are they next? Because nobody's looking around. Like no one's uncomfortable. Like
locks too. So
are there children in there? Like I don't know why I thought you were gonna show me, like, you know how people have buildings but they have private suites.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we have some in Cincinnati and signature lots, like they all have their own thing in this big building. So really, it's not like a public shop. Like you could go shut the door and they may or may not have one or two clients in there, but you may be the only client in that one shop in this building. So I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a suite, like something more intimate. Girl, I thought maybe he had candles for you. I thought maybe it was a mental mood on top of it. But from what I just saw from them soap suds, I don't. What shampoo was it? Like, what is happening here? You shaking legs and throwing Crocs? I'm not doing this. This is Atlanta. This is Atlanta activity. This is Atlanta activity, and I'll give it to second runner up a Texas activity, a Houston, Dallas activity, but it's screaming for me Atlanta.
Okay.
It's screaming Atlanta, and somebody's gonna find out that location for me because
yeah,
I know it's Atlanta.
Hopefully, we can report back and let y'all know the people that are trying to get that massages, or just tell your man to take the class to learn how to do it. Because that'll be great as well. So that's that for this week, guys. We gonna go. We gave y'all 2 hours tonight, so thank y'all for rocking with us. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. My girl Karma Fox, all her things up there. She wants y'all to be on her TikTok, okay? She says she's shutting down other forms, so we need y'all on her TikTok before the rest of them goes bye-bye. And then I am on social media as well. I'm on a little bit more than TikTok, but follow me on all these platforms as well. We thank you so much, guys, for rocking with us. We love y'all.
Yeah, girl, I'm sorry, my man is still.
She's still disturbed about the situation.
I feel like we should have started or something. Like put that in the middle. That just totally blew. Look, that blew my little wine. But what the fuck was that, y'all? But you know what? If she like it,
we love it.
We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
My God.